Yo, hello everyone, I'm Jack the Jack of Knaves, and welcome back to Minecraft Crash Landing. I'm gonna put stuff away in places they belong. So, our objective today is we are going to figure out, hey, what the heck this is. So we need to go to -8, 394, but before we do that, the sun is actually setting. So, as an alternative, before we do that, we're going to do that right in the middle of the morning. Oh, oops, took my bed. Boop, boop, there we go. We're going to turn in some quests. So, the first quest that we're going to turn in is it asked us to melt leaves down into water and make a water bucket. Well, I can make a water bucket, let me tell you. So here's our bucket of water. Let me turn it in, manual submit. We get a bucket, a water bottle, and an oak sapling. This, I mean, to be perfectly honest, that wasn't a very good reward. It's just like, wait, why do I want? I mean, yeah, I get a water bottle, I guess, and I guess I can fill that up, so that's good. But like, I didn't really need any of those items, and you didn't really teach me anything, so whatever. I'm not gonna judge. Now we have an extra water bucket, and that's cool, I guess. Or we have a bucket again, so that's something. Then it also wanted us to make a fluiduct, an item duct, in a leadstone energy conduit. So we're going to make those things. When we make those things is we use copper, lead, and copper. This makes an item duct. Or no, fluiduct. Tin, lead, tin makes a item duct. And then redstone, lead, and glass makes a leadstone energy conduit. So let's make those things. Now you might be wondering, Jack, where'd you get that glass? So remember the hammer we built like forever ago? So what a hammer is used for, if you hammer a block, and I can actually demonstrate this in a second. If you hammer a block, it actually transforms it into, whoops, a different block. Alright, so here are 3 different pipes: fluiduct, item duct, leadstone energy conduit. So reward we get a tank, which is nice, an iron chest, and a leadstone flux capacitor. Let's claim that, so that's more energy, that's better storage. Portable tank is going to be nice because we can store water in there. So let's throw those items in here. I don't need them just quite yet. Let's actually throw this in here, because that's like my unofficial storage. I need to figure out where I threw that other one a while ago. It's getting dark, so I'll reset the day in just a second. What else can we do? Ah, yes. So the end of the beginning, we need to make plastic sheets. To do plastic sheets, we need rubber, strangely enough. What we do is you get raw rubber, and how you get that is, so if you sift dust, or if you sift dirt, you have a chance of getting a rubber tree seed. You plant it, you get a rubber sapling, and it grows into a tree. When you break down the tree, not only do you get rubber trees wood, but you also get raw rubber. And raw rubber you can toss in here, and it will melt it down into, what is it, raw plastic? Let's figure out. It'll make a rubber bar, if I remember correctly. Plastic sheet. So we get, oh, whoops, wrong one. So plastic sheet, oh, we need plastic, we get, oh no, they changed it. We need a pressure chamber. Ooh, okay, never mind. So originally I thought we could do that, and then we could make... Oh no, we still can. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to define our rubber. We get 4 rubber bars, and we got to chuck it in there again. We refine it, it gets us raw plastic. And then if we throw the raw plastic together, we can get plastic sheets. I presume this is going to be important because we're starting to get into this next large quest branch, which is called Under Pressure. Under Pressure basically asks us to start doing something. So let's read this. I think that's supposed to be now. Now that your immediate needs are taken care of, it's time to start building the technology you will need to survive here for the long term. To that end, you will need a new form of metal. This is simple, just go melt some ore into iron ingots. So we need 8 iron ingots, and that I have. Detect. Perfect. Second step. Next up, you will need some TNT. You should have plenty of gunpowder by now, and you can hammer cobblestone into gravel, then hammer that to get sand you need. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. Alright, let's make our plastic first of all. So you take 4 raw plastic, and you get plastic sheets. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum-ba-ba. That's what we need. That's part of what we need. A printed circuit board. Now, this is what I don't get, and we'll have to look into that a little bit more. Whoops. You can only make that with a pressure chamber, and we... yeah, okay. So now I can show you actually what a hammer does, which is kind of nice that the quest requires it. So basically, I've got this cobblestone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a hammer, I can smack it. When I do, it makes it into gravel. So I just need to do this 5 times. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hammer this down, you get glass. And this is how I got, or to sand. And this is actually how I got the sand for, what was it? Redstone energy conduit. Or leadstone energy conduit. Okay, for... Oh, do I need more? Oh. I always get that backwards. Alright. I always forget that you need more... gunpowder than you do sand. Which I guess makes sense, because it's more rare, so... You know, in a way, that makes sense. Okay. 1 TNT. Okay. I suggest going a little away from your base for this one. Dig a hole, drop the iron in it, place the TNT next to the iron, ignite the TNT, and stand back. When the smoke clears, you should now have some compressed iron. Unfortunately, some of the iron will be lost. Don't worry, there will be a better way to do this later. Yeah, it seems like an entirely inefficient way to do something. That actually seems like the most inefficient way that I can think of to do something. Is there... I'm gonna get this TNT out of my hands. That's dangerous. Let's see if I can get a flint. And do I have an iron? Yes. I'll need a way to ignite it. Boom. So there's our flint and steel. Okay. So let's do this. I can't... I always, for some reason, am putting it in my hand, and I don't want it in my hand. That's scary. Okay. So here's what we'll do. Let's actually do this when we get back. For now, what we will do is let's actually go and see if we can find that tablet. And my hope is that if we find the data tablet, it will also lead us to wherever the dude was talking about our finding the city on the way down. Because I have no clue what he was talking about, to be perfectly honest. So I think we have everything. We've got some good food to eat. We got some blocks, we got some tools, we got some weapons. So let's go for it. Let's quickly remind ourselves where we're going. Basic survival was gone before, so we need to go to -8, 364. So we need to go in the Y direction that way. Jump. And we need our X direction to go decrease, so we need to go this way. Alright. So we'll trek along here for a little bit. See if we can find anything, because this item is a real far way off. I think we should be able to get it to it. It says it's 600 blocks, so it's going to be a little bit of a round trip. But I think it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, also, how deep did it say? It was at 64, so it's actually right at the surface, it looks like. Although we might have to dig it up. I really am hoping that by walking this way, and we found that, which is not, I mean, that's just a pile of something. Yeah, I really, really, really hope... Wait, are we going the right way? Yeah, we are. Okay. Wow, this is actually really far out. We've got some decent food on us, so let's... We can jog a little bit. So we're approaching -8 here. And then we'll need to go like this way now. And so if we continue along this path, theoretically in 300 blocks, we'll be able to see something. So my biggest concern here is actually food. We do have... No, we've got like 6 toast on us. We're not too bad off. Store a little bit more. Keep going this way. Unfortunately, this is a fantastic way to drain our food. And food just isn't very good in this mode. Unfortunately, the way you get good food is you need lots of ingredients to make it. You can get like meals and stuff like that. You can make like a hearty breakfast. But that requires that you have eggs and meat and different vegetables and like all these things. And it gets kind of hard, especially at the beginning. Like the only tools available to you will be... How's our water doing? Our water's doing good, so that's good. Especially since your only tools available to you are going to be very limited. Yeah, so we need 395, so we're nearly there. So what is that? Is that just a chunker? 390. What is this? Okay, 395 is this block, and -8 is right here. Aha! Found it! You managed to rescue your data tablet from the dust. It's pretty banged up, though. Take it back to the shuttle and see what you can pull off of it. Okay, and then we just need to go back to... Alright. I saw it. Our shuttle's 40 minutes, or -14. Or, yeah. Wait, but what's that? Let's see. -14. -14. 360. Okay. But take it back to the shuttle and see what we can pull off of it. Okay, so now we know that there's a big ol' something out here. A whole lot of something, actually. Let's check it out. Let's take a small look at this. I don't want to get too in-depth because I don't know what sort of weird, wacky craziness could come out of this, but look at this! This is exciting! This is a lot of something. This also makes me slightly nervous because I don't know what's going on with it. Oh! There's a spider. Hello. Okay. Spider down. Let's take a quick look. I mean, we can't stay here too long because of our food, but we've got chiseled marble. We've got a desk. An elevator. Got some bookshelves. Alright. This is gonna be a... Hey. Oh, yeah. No, this is... We are not gonna want to be here later. This is gonna be bad news all the way if there's spawners in here. Alright. So I am going to... this is just so weird and so cool at the same time. Now it claims that we can get clay out of here, but I don't really see any clay just yet. Also, what is up with the fact that they're all like cubicles? Is this like Cubicle Town? What the heck? We're gonna need a lot of food to check this out, and we're gonna actually need a better way to get over here. I can't stop like... Do I need these for anything? No, I don't. What am I gonna use a spawner for? Get out of here. Desk, bookshelves. It'd be nice if we ever need to get some bookshelves or some factory blocks. Geez, this place is enormous. And it just kind of ends over here. Alright. I don't know what it was talking about with the clay, though. Because it didn't really look like there was much of any clay. There's a zombie pigman? What the heck? Give me those. I want those. Don't... Elevator frame? Why do you attack me? Maybe I attacked him. Alright. Oh no, it's a special enemy. Poop. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's... For the last little bit here, we'll work on this. I need to go on a rescue mission to go get my stuff. But we'll worry about that later. For now, let's do this really quickly. Okay. So theoretically, we make a hole. Let's make a hole like this. And get a way out. 1, 2. Okay. Let's chuck our iron down there. Let's put our TNT there. And then run away! Boom. Okay. If we hop down here. Aha! Compressed iron ingots. It was right. That is a horrible way to do it. I actually got a lot of dust from that explosion. I'll have to fix that later. Alright. So I am going to do my best to rescue my stuff. And then I will meet you back here at my safety shuttle. Alright, we are back. So I was able to get my stuff, which is good. I did figure out that you can basically go, like, it's a straight shot that way. You don't have to, like, walk in the weird diagonal that we did. You could theoretically just walk straight from this, the shuttle, straight to the city. Thankfully, when I got there, whoops, not there. The pigman had despawned, so I was able to recover all my stuff without any problems. It did get dark halfway through, so I had to make like this weird like tower out of like the planks we had, and like just kind of like sleep on top of the weird tower thing. It was pretty awful. But yeah, so we have our compressed iron, so let's turn that quest in. So we got that. Oh, we also need to... Let's see. Aha! So... Oh, we can read these. We'll read these in a second. Let's complete this quest. So exploding iron. Yeah, we did it. We'll get 16 more, which is nice. So we have a total of 21. Let's read this. Heating up. Now that you have compressed iron, time to get building. The most basic component, but the most necessary. Pressure tube. Alright, we'll start messing with the... Well, what's it take to make a pressure tube? Not T-E. Pressure tube. And glass and compressed iron. Yeah, we can make that. We'll throw that in there, and then we'll make that right at the end. Let's also figure out a pressure gauge. It's gold and compressed iron. Lightning. What is it? Lightning plant. You get from grass seeds and cyan dye. What do I use it for? Just make cyan dye. Makes plastic. No, I don't need this. I can get cyan dye at some point. So maybe we'll make the... Or we get a reward bag. Let's do the reward bag. We can make these things. Anyway, I'm getting super distracted. Let's get our glass. I was gonna read a log, and then I started getting, like, all, like, thinky. And that's not good. Alright, pressure tube. I don't need more stuff. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. We'll work on that. I'll get that set up, and then we can work on that next. Okay. What was I gonna do? Yeah. Okay. Let's read our log entries. So let's go with the first one. Log entry. Oh, this is us, I think. Is this us? You mentioned... Yeah, it's my data tablet, so this is me. When I signed up with the DSS Wanderlust for a 2-year tour exploring unknown space, I expected things to be like those old sci-fi shows. Weird planets, strange space anomalies, bizarre aliens, adventure, and excitement every day. As it turns out, space exploration is boring. We spend weeks in long jump space going from one star to star, which is boring. Then, once in a new solar system, we spend a month going from planet to planet taking readings and making scans, which means staring at display screens for hours on end, tedious as well as boring. Oh, and since I'm only ensign on this ship, and therefore the lowest ranked officer, I get stuck doing all the crap job no one wants. I've spent more time in a cramped, awkward, hot, smelly hazmat suit doing maintenance in the reactor room than any one person should ever be expected to do. That's true, I did think that and write it. Here we go again. Another star system. Might be a little different this time, though. One of the planets appears to have a breathable atmosphere, although we aren't picking up any water or anything organic. Captain says that we have to land the shuttle to take a closer look. I might see if I can get on that mission. It has to be more exciting than staring at display screens all day. Then again, spending several hours on a hot, dry, lifeless dust ball of a planet doesn't sound much better. Log entry 3. Crap. I think I'm the only one left. I finally got my excitement and adventure, and I don't want it. Also, I take back every negative thing I said about the hazard suit. It just saved my lights thanks to being a closed air system. The Wanderlust had just settled into orbit of planet when I was stuck in engineering, and I was stuck in engineering cleaning the reactor crawlways again. Just as I was about to wrap up, there was a terrific bang, and I was flung hard into the bulkhead. I was knocked out, and when I came to, my hazmat suit showed that I was in a hard vacuum. I made my way out of the crawlways and the engineering display boards. Ship diagnostics showed a major hull breach somewhere around the bridge, which had led to completely venting of the ship's atmosphere. Outside of me, I see no life signs anywhere on board. 50 crew dead in minutes. Damn. Now I have to figure out what to do so I won't join them. Like I knew before. Things have gone from bad to worse. To call what happened to the hull breach would be a gross understatement. I still have no idea what we hit, but there's a 5-meter diameter hole torn through the bridge and halfway through the ship. All primary controls are literally gone. The ship's computer is offline. Secondary controls and the backup computer in engineering are mostly working, but doesn't matter. The structural damage means that using the in-system drive would tear the Wanderlust to pieces, and she is too close to the planet to use the long jump drive. Communications are out. I've sent an emergency beacon, but that could take months to years before help arrives. I don't have it. The Wanderlust orbit is decaying, and the altitude controls won't respond. In a week, maybe less, she will enter the atmosphere and burn up. I've loaded what survival gear I can into the shuttle. I will be taking my chances on the planet below. I just hope the shuttle hasn't been damaged. It turns out it was, when I was in that asteroid field with the pirates, because that story from earlier is still canon. Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you forgave my horrendous death. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I would really appreciate it if you left me a like, because it does help me out a lot. And, as always, stay tuned for more.